In 1828, Martin Harris visited with Professor Charles Anthon and claimed that he identified copies of the script from the gold plates as authentic ancient characters. But Anthon went on to deny these claims in multiple accounts. So, who is telling the truth? There are several reasons to be suspicious of Anthon's version of the story, and it is not just Mormon apologists who think so. Non-Latter-day Saint biblical scholar Lester L. Grabe examined the different sources and concluded that Anthon's accounts were self-serving and possibly hiding something embarrassing to his professional reputation, such as initially believing the characters were authentic before learning of their origin. Ex-Mormon biblical scholar David P. Wright likewise notes contradictions in Anthon's accounts and suggests that some details may indicate that Anthon expressed a more positive opinion before he learned about the mystical aspects of the Book of Mormon. Finally, Edwin Firmich, another ex-Mormon scholar, also believes there is some truth to Martin's version of the story because he argues Anthon's identification of the characters as Egyptian would explain the Book of Mormon's own reference to Reformed Egyptian script. That is, assuming, of course, that Joseph Smith was just making it all up. The problem with that argument is, according to Martin Harris, Anthon did not just identify the language as Egyptian, but Egyptian, Chaldaic, Assyriac, and Arabic. So if Joseph Smith is just making it all up, why doesn't the Book of Mormon mention these other languages too? On the other hand, if the plates only contained Egyptian, why did Anthon identify the characters with so many different languages? For the answer to that question, check out this episode of Informed Saints, where we talk about a recent paper by Egyptologist John Thompson, which addresses this and other questions you might have about Martin Harris's meeting with Charles Anthon. And if you really want to dig in for yourself, Thompson's paper is in this book, A Record Shall Be Kept, published by FAIR, and another version of it was published by Interpreter and can be found on their website.